Hello everyone, this is Wayward Son from GameReplays.org, bringing you a co-commentary, probably the first one on a video format from the BFME section, I believe. If nothing else, it's the first one in a few years anyway. Joining me is Anarchy, BFME's editor at the moment.
What's up, guys?
Having a look at Strider's Gondor taking on Orange's Isengard. So, you might hear us from time to time saying a few weird things or just actually asking where the other is in the replay to try to synchronize our replays, as of course BFME, their reps can sort of run at different speeds on different machines. So, try our best to make it decent.
Starting off, we have Strider sending his Hobbit forward, which is quite uncommon for the off-host to do. Even on host, most people like to send both soldiers forward to get their early land and try to kill as many orcs as they can. But we'll see what Strider's going to do with his Hobbit here. Orange starting with 3 extra laborers, quite common. I myself prefer just 2 early and then getting about 2 more about, I don't know, about the time horses are out.
Pretty interesting to point that out. I think that there's old guides that specify what's the most efficient setup is to do that with.
Strider gets his cloak off near this rock. We'll be using that probably to keep the orcs off his hobbits. And then we see the soldiers making the oranges orcs flee. Also, Orange is getting a second turn for his 3rd Uruk is building. I think it'd be a better choice to get pikes out as soon as possible and then worry about economy. But, you know, you always have to worry about your eco.
Seeing a bit more Hobbit abuse now. Pippin and Cloaks to work on this Uruk a little bit more. Small thing, but certainly an important thing, and a good time to do it with Gondor not really having anything else to do except watch his stables built now.
Stable at 53% and counting right now. And Orange might go... Oh, looks like he's going in for the base rush. 2
Cheap
Uruks.
base rush.
Stable not even built yet. This could get ugly.
Definitely can be such a hard thing to come back from if Gondor loses his Citadel, obviously more from there.
Looks like he'll get his horse hill, but yeah, probably will. Don't know why he's open. I guess he's gonna maybe send his soldiers in. I don't know.
Yeah, he must be thinking about it anyway.
Right now is a really tough decision whether you want to keep your gate closed or not, because if you keep it open, Eisen might be precautious and just take his orcs out and not try to kill anything. But he goes for the stable here. Oh, sorry, I missed Pippin taking out that Uruk, but he's going in for the laborers now.
And again, just good use of the Hobbit here. It keeps pressure on Isengard. Right now he's luring the orcs away from the mill while the soldiers moving for that late attack. Fairly late, but definitely still effective, losing a mill when you've only got 2.
Now Gondor still has his one other soldier. Looks like he got some pressure on there with this Hobbit and that soldier.
Definitely interesting that Gondor for heal over land.
Yeah, we'll see how that plays out later in the game. He definitely needed combine his Hobbit and Soldier to do a lot of damage, but Hobbit still with hardly any health.
A good job not panicking by Gondor, though. Losing the Citadel there, and he's continuing to build as if the Citadel was still up, getting the 3 knights out, not just saving for that 1,000 out of fear or something.
Orange just got his first pike out. It seems really late while Gondor has 2 horses out and a 3rd now, before he even has 2 pikes out.
Yeah, that's just huge. I mean, it's going to give Gondor map control, it's going to give him the creep power points, maybe elves early enough to do something in the base. Ooh, I don't know if you're quite there yet, but Orange trying to send a pike into the Gondor base here.
About 10 seconds. But yeah, we see Orange is going for wargs too, which really makes no sense because he already took down a Citadel, so he's obviously not going to have any soldiers come out anytime soon.
Right, better off just spamming pikes, taking map control, maybe do a little old school Luan containment.
Strider's going for the creeps, trying to get all his money. Apparently does not see that pike. He's not worrying about that at all, but he does have 2 1/4 power points, trying to get those elves. Try to get him back into this game.
I'm pretty sure right now there's nothing you can do about those pikes.
Yeah.
It's not like knights have a chance against shifted pikes anyway. I think he might just want to go for elves, use them near the middle forts, and maybe 2 of them back to defend.
Looks like he'll easily get elves here. Well, not easily, I guess. He has to get this creep down. Pikes right against him.
As lame as it might be, though, with the base rushing, it's definitely the one that's keeping him in the game right now.
I would say
You see the early power points for Gondor.
Strider's definitely won this match other than that Citadel rush.
Right. Outside of that, he may have shields and elves at this point in time.
Strider does take this outpost here to get him a well and just some more econ going.
It seems to me like he's just doing that to make sure he doesn't get taken out of this game.
And he will pick up this creep to get elves now, or these 3 power points. And
There's only 1 building left in his base, though.
looks like he's going to send the elves in now to kill those pikes and hopefully reclaim his base. We'll see this one. It's going to be close.
I think that he'll be, I don't want to say fine, he only has a Citadel, but
Yeah,
at least he doesn't spend the 5,000.
I don't think unupgraded pike to take down a Citadel at 3-4.
No, there's 0 chance. But again, just shows how important that play was by Orange. If it wasn't for the base rushing, oh, he's really sending wargs, and then now 2.
Eisen now sending a war again. With
Unupgraded wargs though. Oh, Chant now.
Chant and Howl.
That's not good for Strider. I keep on just thinking of the alternative here where Strider could be in Orange's base with elves.
Yeah, this game would easily be over by now. Orange didn't go for that base rush. He does get his Citadel rebuilt, and with 2,200 resources, so he'll get some blacksmiths, or he already has that 1 up in his outpost, but he'll get some more up.
Yeah, definitely just well played for map control for the creeping. May have made up for what he lost in base. It is unfortunate we didn't put shields though.
Yes, upgrades will be a key for Isengard now, since Gondor still has a blacksmith a quarter of the way until upgrades.
Yeah, that's definitely huge. No access to shields or armor for such a long time.
Saw that Orange got 3 wargs out, one only with 2 wargs left in the battalion. And the others pretty much one with 5 and another with 4. But he's just now getting upgrades, so definitely should have gotten upgrades before wargs. Oh, Strider just lost a horse. But oh wait, just kidding.
No, he's got like 1 unit left.
Yeah.
I don't know why those pikes didn't move towards it at all.
Like,
You see, he's getting aggressive with the archers, which is obviously a very dangerous play with the wargs running around.
yeah, I'm not sure. Really don't know why I went with archers here. They cost more, don't do as much damage to the pikes, while soldiers are cost less, about half or less than half, and do a lot more damage to pikes.
Although I guess if he's looking at extremely late game, maybe ranges with fire is the goal against the Isengard heroes. I don't know. Trying to make sense of it. Interesting that he sold his only blacksmith that was anywhere near level 2. Putting up that statue.
Yeah, I guess he didn't think of that at all. The orange is taking most of the map. Or it's probably half the map now.
You should have no trouble with holding it with the upgrade advantage anyway.
Yes, but he has very few pikes. He has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pikes this late into the game. Just not enough, especially against Gondor. And he only has 2 wargs out, with that one still with only 2 battalions in his base.
Keep up the pace.
See,
Stay together, man.
Strider did get fire and is going for those rangers, like you said. Orange checking that gate once again. Good old trample with horses on pikes. Bit too greedy there, almost losing some horses, but managed to just micro through it. Really surprised Orange hasn't bought paladins here yet with wargs, especially with horses without any upgrades.
Yeah, that would be a very useful power here. Even more so on host.
Especially when he is host, yeah.
Fairly pivotal what he does with this elf summon. It's gonna be one of his few chances for a while now, I think, that he can really make an impact on the Isengard units.
And Shire's left 1 spot in his base open for a while now. Not sure what he plans on doing with that unless he's just going straight through Gandalf.
He does have almost 3k gold already.
He does take this top outpost while pretty much undefended against 2 wargs and maybe 1 pike. Looks like it's about to be lost though.
Yeah. I think we can call that a bad play. Pretty safely.
But it looks like he did get that pike down next to it. And citadels do take forever for wargs to take down, so maybe we'll get a horse over there.
Even then, the horses don't have upgrades.
Yep, and it's about 2 more ticks of resources until he has upgrades. Orange's economy is really struggling right now.
Yeah, he's completely failing to take advantage of every advantage that he has right now.
Yes, he only has 2 mills up, both that were just built, and 1 on its way being built.
More laborers, eh?
Finally, level
Put
2
them to work.
blacksmiths. I'm not sure how I feel about the Gandalf buy here. Well, not that he's bought him yet, but I'm assuming that he will soon. Such an easy thing to counter.
Still keeping relative map control. 2 horses.
Yeah, good half and half right now.
Yeah, this Gandalf buy really making no sense right now. But we'll see what he does with it.
Yeah, especially off host too. Just remembering that fact.
I'm trying to see what Orange did. Oh wait, did buy that top outpost. He still does not have Firebot yet, which is setting him back 1 resource production building. Yeah, then again, Palantir would be a great use for him, just on this level 5 horses.
Yeah, Orange has just been playing, I don't know what to call it, lackadaisically I guess, for the most part in
He's
this
been
game.
very passive all game pretty much, except for that. And we're back from a short pause.
Okay, so I'm not sure if I got a little bit ahead of you there with the difference in pausing, but I'm seeing 3 wargs going to the Gondor outpost with Champ.
Yeah, just chanted right now.
Good. Big Tramp and Lazach's Gandhi guy back in the
Definitely needs
base.
to go for that statue, and he does. Still has not used Haldo, which would be a big help. Strider does have Gandalf out now, trying to get some pikes, but he will lose his base with most of his units.
He lost a knight in there.
All of his archers except for the one in the Citadel. But yet still Orange did not use Hal that entire time for some unknown reason.
Yeah, he could easily finish off that base.
Orange does now have alerts out since seeing the Gandalf with a failed lightning strike sword, sorry.
And yep.
Those archers in the Citadel do fend off the wargs though. And we finally see some upgrades on his horses.
Probably a good 20 minutes into the game. Horses with heavy armor.
Yes, but now he only has 1, and let's see. 1 archer battalion, 1 knight, 1 Gandalf, and 1 Pippin.
And of course he still can't get shields. He doesn't have archery range, so he can't get any more rangers. I'm still on the Gandalf decision. I mean, you're playing from that far behind. Isengard can easily get map control with the upgrade advantage, and you go a single unit that's easy to counter. I'm failing to comprehend.
Orange now just built a siege works and hopefully starting to siege Gondor once he gets most likely a ballista out.
And new stables for Gondor is starting to build.
An elf summoned, starting to kill one of Orange's pikes. Let's see. He will not press the attack though.
Together.
It appears. Yeah, back to the Gandalf thing. I mean, Gandalf has 6,000 resources. I think I'm pretty sure you can get 6,000 worth of soldiers and knights that would do a lot more damage than he does.
Easily. Or even knights and rangers in that case. Maybe Faramir, try to get leadership.
Yeah. And Orange does land a pin on Gandalf, but while getting rain, he does forfeit his land.
Which is almost fine, since Gondor hasn't used land yet in this game.
But
Well, that was easy.
he does use it here, though, protecting his Gandalf, which is quite big. He did manage to get a pike
Really
award.
kill alerts too. Oh wow. He could have killed those. I don't know why he would have started the units instead.
I'm not sure, maybe because, I mean, if he pinned him and then about 1 or 2 shots from the ballista and then again up would be dead.
I don't like that use to the start. It might have just been a misclick. I don't know. But always good when you get a pinned Gandalf out alive.
Yes.
Just a frustration to the Isengard player. You might throw him off a little bit.
Looks like Eisen may... No, looks like he might keep this level 3 pike. Which is pretty big because he is struggling on keeping units out.
Reduce it to rubble.
Strider now going for trebuchets. I guess to counter a siege, but I don't think he's...
Maybe anticipating combos. I don't know.
I don't think he's seen the combos, because he has not... has he even touched Eisen's base the entire game?
No, he hasn't.
Yeah,
But I'd imagine he'll be anticipating it to counter potential eagles to get cleaner hits on Gandalf.
yeah, still needing about 4 power points to eagles, while Eisen needs 18 to log. Looks to be in favor of Eisen right now, but who knows.
Drive it to
Gandalf is a huge game changer, but he is definitely a huge risk too. See, Strider has 3 horses out now. Still no shields, but it looks like he's going to take out these ballistas, at least 2 of them. Maybe just 1. Yes. He does get 1 down, but he does lose 3 knights to 1 pike. We'll have to retreat. While another horse is keeping map control, which is pretty much mostly Gondor right now.
Yeah, and that's just been the story of the game. Ever since that initial base rush, Orange has had every opportunity to close this out just by getting map control with containment from pikes. He just hasn't chosen to do that.
Looks like Orange is gonna press his attack now. 2 ballistas, 2 combos, 2 pikes reward, alerts, and some red rivers.
Need the laborers in there.
No, in case he
Can't win
summons
without
ants.
those ones.
Gotta watch out for those ants.
Oh yeah, of course.
But Gandalf has been picking off at least a lot of wargs, some pikes, but mostly wargs.
Yeah, he's picking up sort of levels now. He's getting his weapons. That's certainly useful.
Strider does lose his knight, but also then again does take out those 2 ballistas and stops Eisen from sieging, which does buy him time to get these trebuchets out and more knights.
press on. Draw back.
And maybe even shields now, so he can get into Isengard's base. Despite all the levels of premises, towers, they're good for power points.
A lot of sitting around going except for about 2 units.
Yeah, not too much happening at the moment. Well, Orange is trying to get some map control back with some pikes.
Let's go.
Looks like Strider's just using his level 9 knight, 9.5 knight to just keep his map control. Again, Eisen has not been worrying about that enough at all.
Yeah. Well, Eisen gets land. That's pretty big for Gondor.
Looks like Strider is going in right now. Looks like Orange will cover the land. Strider does lose 1 horse. So get both ballistas down, and we'll pretty much feed his elves away.
Debatably worth it. Slowing down that siege.
Let's see.
Reposition.
Still needing 3.5 power, or 3.25 power points to Eagles. Orange getting land, which I guess that attack was quite worth it, because it forced Orange to get land, which does bring him back 3 power points from Rog.
Get that mine away from the camp. Press on.
Oh, Isengard's gonna change it up, so I'm getting mines instead of more ballistas.
Looks like Strider will get this lightning sword down, but I do not think it will destroy it. The warg at least. But then again, we do see shields on the knights, which is about 30 minutes, I don't know, 25 minutes into the game.
Very late, put it that way. But it does add one more thing that Orange has to worry about.
Orange does get a war game on Gondor's base and does get the well down, but does lose the warg.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that anywhere near worth it.
I would say that's pretty important, especially with Gondor not having banners, so it is the only way that we can heal up.
Yeah, but wargs cost how much? Almost 2k probably for a 200 well. Granted, he's taking his time with rebuilding that well.
I would rotate, but I don't think I can on my laptop. But Orange did get a mine right up to Strider's base, but Strider did use his trebuchets to destroy it. And does press the attack with his trebuchets on Orange's combos.
And really just good timing on those Katas hitting the mine right before the combo was about to hit it.
Yeah, it was a close call. Here we have Gandhi again, picking off what units he can find. Kind of missing that Wizard Blast. But does get level 7.
Going back to the fortress.
Strider does get Firestones here, which, I don't know. I don't think I'd get them because, one, they still do just as much damage. They still kill any combos that they hit with one shot. And fire does set off any mines that are thrown his way. The only backside to it would be, I think it takes 3 shots to kill a ballista with a trebuchet.
I'm okay with the fire pickup, especially later when heroes come on. He just has to make sure he's got the different sets of them hotkeyed with maybe 2 trebs with fire, 2 without, so he can keep on targeting the mines with the proper ones. Just one more thing to pay attention to. And he has to make sure they're off auto fire.
Let it go.
Orange does get Saruman out. Let's see, and goes for the triple warp shot.
This way.
Let's see, his econ is not that great. So I think double would suffice. But you never know. Orange also only has 1. Oh wait, just kidding, he has 2 combos, so we'll be able to protect him against any eagles that are 1 point away.
Reposition. Move it closer.
Such passive play from Isengard in this game. It's almost like painful to watch in that sense.
Yeah.
Then again, it might just be amazing play by Gondor, which I'm going to call it a mixture of the two. Poor play by Isengard and great play by Gondor.
Yes, with that, I think 1 shot from one of the trebuchets, he does get most of a combo and does get eagles. So, and that is a big pickup, which 1 destroys the combo that will be a threat to the Eagles, and then 2, those Eagles now will be easily able to kill Saruman.
And he does go for alerts first. Definitely the better play. Making it so he can just move in with Trebs and Gandalf. I don't like the aggressive use of land though.
Eagles just now out.
Alright, I guess I'm a little bit ahead of your game right now. So, yeah, that aggressive use of land is just silly. Knowing that Isengard has land ready to go.
I'm
not sure.
Personally, I think I'd rather take out Saruman.
Well, if nothing else, by taking out Lurks first, it opens up again and being able to run in there and Starry Saruman. If you can get any damage on him at all with the other Eagle, then still kill both of them.
Yeah, I guess you're right, but definitely would have been a better strategy to go in with both Gandalf and Eagles, because Eagles, without any backup, go down quite easily.
Yeah, if anything else, he should have sent in Knights for at least meleeing the combos while the Eagles were being a hassle.
Strider does summon elves, but not in the best spot.
Back to the castle, knight.
I'm surprised that he hasn't already sent his knights to the main Isengard base following up that attack.
Yes, I haven't been watching closely, but I don't know if Orange has ever gone past, well, I guess it just got past 200 command points, but he really has not taken advantage of that, and has hardly had any units out on the map.
Yeah, right now I'm looking at about 150 CP out of the 400 available.
I'm at 215. Gondor now pressing his attack on the outpost but he did see Lurks, so he's now going to go back off, but he will keep his Trebs attacking, taking out what units he can, most likely pikes, as they provide the most power point units. Yes, our way. These Trebs are doing quite a bit of damage against these pikes, taking out most of 2. And now Eisenhower really has hardly one combo, while nothing else making right now. So the Eagles still need half of its time to recover, so we'll see if he makes some more archers by then, and looks like he is.
Yeah, now is certainly the time for Isengard to try to do something else while Gondor's power points are on cooldown.
Looks like Gondor is going to go in with Ace Rush. First taking out these wargs by his farm, getting most of them. Now it looks like he shall be going in for a Ace Rush. Hopefully, at least.
It would be the first time in this game if he does it. Of course, that just forces
I don't know how the heck that Wizard Blast knocked all his wargs. They did. I thought I was going to miss at least 3 of them, but what do I know about that skill? Again, Gondor sending out 1 or 2 Trebs at a time, racking up as many power points as he can, taking out 3 ballistas and injuring a quarter of Saruman's life while he does take down the level 3 pit.
Yeah, that's a big play. I mean, now It's going to force Orange to have to make more combos to get to Pikes again. Things just looking absolutely grim.
Yes, and he only has one pike crossbow combo and one crossbow fend off any eagles, so Gondor doesn't know it, but he should use eagles as
Surprise ending. So there you have it. There's the end of that rather, I guess I could say, thrilling game in a few senses anyway. Orange getting the extremely strong early advantage with his base rush. I mean, watching the end of that game, it's hard to believe that Gondor was initially down his citadel, down to just a farm in his main base, actually, without the citadel, and just managed to build back up from there. Isengard just refusing to spam pikes with upgrades to get map control, let Gondor back into that, and just ugliness ensued, realistically. And ultimately, Strider managing to play it properly, got his upgraded nets out there to put pressure while using his traps to gain power points, using his skills pretty wisely for the most part. There are just few flaws for Orange to blow up in the end of that.
yeah. Watching the first few minutes, Orange's play was anything but passive, but then I guess after his Citadel rush, pretty much was all passive. So it was quite the turnaround from him,
It seemed like he thought he had the game won just from that.
and it just shows you that. I mean, taking the early advantage doesn't mean you're guaranteed to win.
It's like that, what's that old saying? It's not over till the fat lady sings.
She did
Well.
not sing.
Yeah, not for a very long time in that one, surprisingly. So, any you have anything else to add?
I think we've covered everything.
All right. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed the co-commentary there. Certainly wasn't perfect with the lack of synchronization, which certainly inhibited some aspects of it. But hopefully it is well enough, at least for the first attempt on here. And like I said, hopefully it was worth the watch. All feedback is, of course, welcome, either from the graphic settings, about the audio settings, or about the content itself, about the replay choice, whatever. So, comment however you would like.
Peace.